Welcome to the themed VTuber stream. I guess it's like Happy New Year, but like depending, it's probably most people are done celebrating it. But I'm like, nope, this is my event. I was busy on actual New Year's, but maybe in times when some people are just like off the last few hours of I don't know Happy New Year. Who knows? But I guess today it's a very simple thing. We're gonna do a kind of a bit of a just chatting and like a spin the wheel of yo, welcome Bloody King 232. I long time no see as well. But welcome to the New Year's celebration stream where I need to get the cheese. But no, welcome to the epic stream. Wait, why do I have two chats? Wait, let me just delete. I've got two chats. There we go. I deleted the other chat. But no, we got New Year's and oh, fancy, show me fireworks. Okay, fine. But as part of the New Year's stream, okay, here's the thing. The original plan was that I was supposed to use another New Year's background. And then I realized that the fireworks in that showed 2023, and I was like, oh, well, it's a little bit late notice, but I guess the only other one available for 2024 is like, I think an onset. So, yeah, it makes sense. I'm just in a pond now because I panicked and was like, no, I need it. Sir, I will give you the fireworks. There you go. Wait, yo, look at that. We got fireworks. Happy. Don't worry, this one's fixed since 2025, I think. Or is it 2020? You know what? I don't know. I was too poor to go like get the so I don't have the other one. I think this one just has neutral fireworks. And I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No one can tell because there's nothing that says 2020 whatever on this. But the other one, it actually said 2023. So I was like, I actually can't use that. But we have fireworks. We have things in store today. We have like a wheel of New Year's questions where you can contemplate the meaning of your existence and go, yes, reflection, introspection, questions about everything. And you're like, I mean, I might even say, for anyone who's like had a New Year's, I hope everybody had a good one. How'd you celebrate? What you do? You give me the tease, right? It's also been a while since we did a just chatting because last week, Thursday, I can't remember. I think a collab clashed or something happened and I was like, no, there's no just chatting. So now we have a lovely day. We can just chat about the wonderful things about, I don't know, everything that comes up for the New Year's stream. We got things planned. As for upgrades, or updates for another matter, I think we're going to be moving on to a new game. For anyone who didn't, see that announcement, Dredge streams, we basically got one of the endings. I know there's multiple content, but as far as I'm concerned, I think the game's done. I don't really feel the need to get 100% completion unless everybody's like, no, we want to see more, in which I will consider. The other one is at the theme Vtuber stream. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Manigomo! You have to redeem the fireworks to see the fireworks again. So only Bloody King and Fab saw them. Now tell me, how do you celebrate New Year's? I need to hear the tea. I think mine was just like a pizza party. Show me the fireworks! There we go. We're gonna have so many fireworks by the end of this. I think in Australia, you have to be over 18 to buy fireworks, but it's more complicated than actually having the permit to release the fireworks, so that's something altogether. But I'm in the middle of a lake or something, because for, I guess, my eating food. Yeah, eating food is a vibe. I guess, I don't know about other peeps, but I feel like I'm at the point now I'm too lazy to stay up really late at night and wait for the clock to tick over. I'm really terrible. I feel like if I was in like one of those, what is it, Times Square or something that have this special like 2025 thing, if I wasn't there, it's like worth it. But I feel like for me, it kind of gets repetitive after so many years that you just kind of, I'm gonna bounce this emote in my head, look at this. Okay, what is this? Hi, Phantom Architect! Phantom Architect, did you see the fireworks? There's gonna be so many fireworks by the end of this. But no, I hope everybody had a really good New Year's. I think, I'll be honest, I was busy on that day, so respect to the other VTubers who actually managed to stream on that day, but I was like, I was eating delicious yum-yums. I felt like there's a few small projects that are hopefully working in the background, but I mean, I'd probably let you guys know. I did a few, like, what do you call it? Like art trades or something, but like anything, I still wait on the other side to hopefully give me my side of it, because I finished mine. So if I don't get anything, I've just been told, show me the fireworks! Okay. Ta-da! What is this? Oh, this is hiding out of town, staying. No, that's good. I mean, here's the thing, right? I think it's always nice, like, what, New Year's and Christmas. It's a good time just to relax and enjoy, meet friends, meet people, you know, or just do the things you enjoy. You know, I think, you know, everything's like times a million speed when you're like running through the year and there's like deadlines to do and things to do. And then you finally get to the end, you're like, I can finally relax. What is this? Posture check? Okay. I'm doing some stretches. Now, and I'm really sorry as well. I find like when I'm gaming, it's very hard to actually, you know, look at chat and actually converse and be like not just dying in the game. So now it's a bit more of a slow stream, one that we can actually enjoy and just kind of check in and see how everybody's going, right? What is this? Oh yeah, I have an epic wheel up that we can go and do the spins for like epic questions. And here's the thing, you can either answer them yourself or you can answer them in your brain, but Aries will answer them on chat and see what happens. I hopefully flagged these so they should all be fine. We got a hot tub straight. Yeah, wait, oh no, I just think it's funny. I originally thought that it looked more like I got yeeted into a pond. I was like, I know, I'm in a pond, whatever, it looks like we're doing the New Year's stream in here. I mean, depending on how you look at it, it could look more like a... Look at it, wait. I thought it's like the relaxing face, right? And then I could be in the pond, right? This looks more accurate, right? But no, it's just a surprise. I mean, it means you've all probably heard as well with the new VTuber rulings about how like even VTubers need to be clothed and stuff, even if they have a background or whatever. So I'm like, hey, Aries is 100% following the rules. It just makes things make more not sense, but Aries follows the rules 100%. So, I can basically do a kickoff into an epic quiz. Is that a cabbie? Yo! You know, we can kick him out if you want. It's like, gonna make Mighty go all sad. Which one's to kick the capybara? Oh! No, we kicked them out. And you can put him back. Don't worry, we can put him back. We resurrected the capybara. He's back. That's it. I mean, he's adorable. I can share I think this was his pond first and then I fell into it and I was like, well, I guess it's a great place to look at the fireworks. So I was like, whatever. But yes, now the second part of the wonderful, amazing reflection of New Year's is we have a wheel of questions. It's been a while since I've done this. Wait, how do I put it up again? Wheel of questions. Well, we spin the wheel and we can all do this together. What is it? Oh, and what do we name the capybara? Hey, you're welcome. No, definitely not Stanley. We should give it a name. Does Chad have any recommendations? Because I love capybaras. I actually really mean this. I have like a little capybara keychain. That's really cute. He lives on my shelf. But yes, capybara very cute. They're like the relatives of guinea pigs. And I used to have guinea pigs. No longer do I have guinea pigs, but they are like big guinea pig. I want to see one in real life one day. Well, I am seeing one in real life. Yeah. I'm seeing one in real life. Wow. I'm acknowledging the capybara. He needs name. But yes, we can all vote on a name for the capybara-san. He's very cool. And he has orange in his head. And now I want snack. I would like to eat the orange in your head, capybara. Where did you get it from? This tree? Is this orange tree? So, okay, here is the wheel of questions. The way it works is that we spin the wheel and ask life's philosophical questions on did Aries do a good 2025? Wait, name them tangerine. I don't know the difference between a tangerine and a mandarin. Are they just the same? Wait, now I'm going to ask Google. What's the difference between a tangerine and a mandarin? What's the difference between a tangerine and the mandarin? Answer me, Google. Tangerines are a type of mandarin, but there are some differences. So tangerines are a bright orange, while mandarins are smaller. And the tangerines are less sweet and more tart. Wait, so how do I know if I've been eating tangerines or mandarins the whole time? I genuinely don't know. Okay, he's called Tangerine now. He is Tangerini. Tangerine. Hello, Tangerine. Thank you for being my co-host in the New Year's stream. He nodded, look, and he wiggled his ears. He approves of Aries. It's staying in the pond. But it's cool. I do like this overlay. It's just like, wow. Thank you. What 7MC for the epic overlay? I'm sure all the other VTubers are using it as well. Okay, Tangerine, you gotta help me spin the wheel. And Tangerine's like, okay, I don't know, does the capybara speak? Is that what a noise they make? Okay, that's what my capybara makes. Let it spin the wheel of questions. Throw back to that one time I did wheel of questions with Cameo as a collab, and the lag was so bad on that stream because I had to have a Mac and have 2 people and then talking and then have a wheel on top. OBS struggled for real in those days, but now we have improved technology and I can have fancy overlay backgrounds and fancy wheels. So let's get ready for spin the wheel. What is my question that will make me sad and I have to think about the meaning of life and what I did for 2024 and go into 2025? Answer me, wheel of questions. Oh, okay. Create a phrase or statement that describes this past year for you. I guess we can all take a part in this chat on how you would describe your year. I don't know. I feel like, definitely Stanley hasn't seen the fireworks. Okay, don't worry, my friend. Oh wait, I'll have to go hide the wheel just so you can see it. Otherwise, we're gonna have very sad fireworks hidden behind a wheel. So I'll briefly let you see the fireworks. There we go. Look at the beautiful fireworks. They're going off in golden colors, and my friend Tangerine very, very likely liking the fireworks. There we go. And we can honestly just keep spamming them. The other one was also great, except there was 2023 on it, so I couldn't use it. I would think you would be smarter with the fireworks you made, because this now has reuse, because it's not got year dates or whatever. But okay, back to the wheel of questions. But how would I describe a phrase that my past year? I don't know. Adventure. But I feel like that's mostly for like most of my years. Like I always find that each year I like to go try something new that I haven't done before, right? And I feel like I can't even remember it was like this or last year, but I made it a mission that it's like, okay, you know how there's like things you can do and it's like you haven't done them before, but you're like, I just always wanted to do it. No! That reminds me of Frostpunk. I didn't mean to, okay? I mean, you know what? I'm going to say this. If there was a phrase, I'm going to say a new adventure that may have included some things I'm not particularly proud of, but it's like, I would say it summarizes it. Like, it was a really great adventure. It was great meeting. That is exactly explained. But yeah, see, that was there. May seems. Hey, we made them all happy with like the church and stuff in Frostpunk. So as far as I'm concerned, they were all happy. They didn't want to leave my place. I helped them. But okay, fine. If you think that's the phrase that this describes. No, that was only for like what, 2 games? What? You killed off kids feeding them soda. No. See, here's the thing. That was in that one dimension. In the second dimension, I fed them soup. So Aries is only like half evil. If Aries is half evil, does that make me evil? It's like a cup of water. If it's half orange juice, is it orange juice? I don't know if that logic applies. I don't know, chat, you can answer me. It's half, if you put a glass of water and you put a half a glass of orange juice and you mix it together, is it still orange juice? Aries is full evil. No! The water is like diluted orange juice. I think Aries tried Aries' best. Fine, chat. I'll accept that as creative phrasal statement that describes his past. I will say this though, that regardless of, you know, the thing, what is it? Chat, I just noticed we stay here too. Are we the people of Frostpunk? See, here's the thing, chat. We all strong. We all help together, and we defeat the problems of Frostpunk. But yeah. So no one has to. And what about the orange juice is pulpy? Is it pulpy orange water? That's what I always thought. I was like, things get really like confusing if it's like how do you describe something when you start mixing it? It just ends up being like, is it still? Okay, what is this like fallacy of composition? Is it still the thing that you can't call it the thing that it was composed of? Oh man, this is gonna sound okay. Watch me nerd out on my soapbox, right? Fallacy of composition is like where you have like you give something a trait and then you say because something is made out of it, it must have that trait. For example, Aries education sentiment. So this statement, right? You have two true statements, okay? Cats. Wait, what is it? Atoms are invisible. And then two, you say cats are made of atoms. So if you use bad fallacy of composition, you say because atoms are invisible and cats are made of atoms, cats must be invisible, right? And then now your brain, brains are going Aries. Phrase that describes the past year. That was like what, 2 sessions, and it's now like overridden everything. Mind you, there were some other questionable games where we had the what was it? There was that game where we ran around the workplace and we had to defeat like the demon boss manager, and we had to get all these people to join us. Okay, fine, whatever. Then, and you know what, chat? I trust that you know exactly the right phrase to go say this year, so I give it the star of approval, even though I think it might be the orange juice concept. I'm like, it's okay. Aries approves. So, may we all reflect on what wonderful things we did on this year and a phrase to like represent our year. So let's remove that and we'll go spin the wheel. I don't know, that's my thing. Aries should play Call to the Lamb. She's a Good. I keep seeing people recommend that, but I feel like I have so many games on my list to do. I really want to do... Phantom gives me washing machine, Aries spinning. Here's the thing. I will get through all the games eventually. I think, perfect setting. Now, I'm gonna be nice to my little man, right? I mean, actually, that's a lie. I probably said that for Frostpunk and it didn't really work out. Hey, beggars can't be choosers. We're in a bit of a crisis then. I don't know if Call of the Lamb's like the same, but Aries, Elden Ring straight. Dude, I already stunk so bad at like, what is it? Like any fighting game. If you make me play Elden Ring, I'm going to like lose it. Like, the things you're gonna watch me like the first boss battle and just like cry tears of blood because you're in so much pain on how bad Aries is. Like, I don't think I've played fighting games in that respect. But hey, 2025 is an experimental year, so we don't know. We don't know. It could. I need to smash out all my games in my game list first. Okay. Spinning the wheel. Questions. What is it? What was an unexpected joy this past year? You know what? I would say this. Trying a lot of genres that I wouldn't usually play. And I think that's thanks to you guys and your recommendations. But, you know, I was very much, what do you call it? An Animal Crossing gal. You know, cozy streams. Oh, I'm not sure if, Mirage. But I forgot to mention as well, Money Goma, I want to try that llama game demo you mentioned, but I can't seem to find where the demo link is. It just brings me to the page that says coming 2025. So I'm not sure if it was like the demo was only given to like certain people or something, but that one did actually look quite fun for a cozy game after like all these like very stressful games. But yeah, unexpected joy. I would say normally for the games I play, I'm actually probably even more like a tabletop person. So if you had like kind of the different hobbies you end up in, I've always found a lot of joy in tabletop games. So being able to kind of actually enjoy games, I guess, that are on the computers. I never, if it's not obvious, I was on a MacBook before, so I never actually really got to play games because there was no MacBook support. So yeah, a lot of my games that I ever played was like, I don't know, like Nintendo device games. Because I had a console. And then, yeah, that would be about it. Never really played quote-unquote real games, you know? I think, the best thing I got was Dying Light once, and I was really terrified because a lot of zombies. So, I'd say that's a very good surprise, that I really love the different genres. I'd probably play everything except for, like, serious horror, probably, and that sort of thing. What is it? I just looked and the demo link is no longer on Steam. Maybe it was a time demo. Okay, no, good, because I actually, I did some big looking. I was like, I saw the trailer, I was like, this looks great. And then I looked around and was like, did I miss it again? And I appreciate your game recommendations. Sometimes I like see them and it's too late. I'm like, oh, Aries is bad at checking messages. What is this? Play Alien Isolation. Is this gonna wreck me? Yeah, Aries is big chicken. You already saw me in Dredge. It wasn't even that bad, but I was already... Man, I watched the VOD, and there was some close calls in dodging that, piranha thing that was on the final one. I was like, ah. But that was a long stream. I shouldn't be doing that. I feel like I feel like they're just a very long stream. And they kind of get a bit grindy, so I hope it's okay, guys, if it's like that. So that was unexpected joy, my new adventure into different genres of games, and being able to be like, very addictive. Aries is now very engrossed and doesn't realize that the time has very much gone in playing it. So I'm happy with that one. Wheel of questions. Okay, we'll go for the next one. I don't know. Did anyone else here have any great unexpected surprises for their years? You got to let me know if you have something. Okay. Next one. What is the biggest thing you learned in the past year? I'll be honest, man. Just learning how to stream in general. Like, I'll give this to anybody, right? I find, like, for anybody who, like, just decides, like, yo, I'm gonna do streaming, it's a bit of a knowledge jump, you know? Like, you start, and I was like, what is OBS? And now I'm just like, man, I feel like I've learned a lot, and I think hopefully I've improved, like, chat can let me know. Hopefully I've been able to slowly improve things bit by bit, right? I think as well, the important thing is to remember that you don't need to, like, smash out everything in one day. You can, like, build it over time. And I hope, like, you know, that's something I'll do, is that I'll keep chipping away at it, and you know, I've got some big 2025 plans that I really want to do, and you know, you're just not gonna, what is it? You don't eat an elephant in a day. You gotta, like, work on it bit by bit, you know? Slowly become exactly. The scuff is real though, and I actually like kind of like the scuff. Like, that's what makes it real, you know? If you had something so slick and professional, it's like, well, there's no learning curve, you know? You had to break a few things to kind of, like, you know, look back and be like, yes, I can see it getting better slowly, you know? Some things, you know, you try, it doesn't 100% work, and that's okay. It's all learning, it's all something new, and you get better slowly. So I hope as well for everybody else in chat, you can reflect and be like, what was the big thing you learned last year? And even better, you can go to the second phase and go, what do you want to learn for 2025? Are there some big goals or things you want to try out? And give it a go. I feel like, I don't know, that I definitely want to, this sounds silly, but I want to make, like, this sounds really dumb, but, like, you know how gamer subs have, like, cups? I found a cup that was similar to it, so I could just stick, like, Aries on front of it, and I can be like, this is, like, sleeper subs. You just sleep with this cup, because you can just sleep with it. You don't have to be gamer. I don't know, but I want a cup of myself now. I feel like I have, like, a keyring, and I have the power to put myself on a cup. What is this? I mostly learned to finally finish my studies. I think that's a lot of peeps as well, though, because, like, how do I say this? By the end of the year, I think, like, studies, like, comes out in, like, big fireworks, you know? Like, you like, you know, the I don't know about how it works in other places, but they might have semesters or terms or something, right? And then the big exams are at the end of the year, and you push through, and like, I think the best analogy I heard from somebody is, like, you're driving a car and, like, all the wheels fall off, and, like, it's all like making noises, like, you know, and it just slides over the finish line, and you're like, yo, we did it. And that's all that matters, right? Is that you get through things slowly, and same thing, you know, studies are hard. Your semester's here. So that's what matters, and I hope that, you know, here's the thing as well, if you fail units, that's also okay. Sometimes, you know, it's hard, and you can have another shot at it. Assuming, I don't know, they let you. I think some places they have a certain limit on it, right? And that's what you need to do, right? You work hard, and I don't know, I guess you'd be like, once again, I don't know about other countries, but here, if you fail a unit, you can be sad because you're like, no, I have to pay more money. I mean, the government, like, makes you pay it off later, but it's still a lot. So you can be like, yo, I saved money and I got smarter. 10 stars, genius. But, yeah, procrastinating be a real thing. So, it's good then if everybody was able to not procrastinate. If you're still working on it, that's okay. We're all learning. So, next question. So I would say, yeah, biggest thing, just OBS in general. Just using a Windows computer in general. It's different from Mac. I'm too far in the Mac ecosystem. It's all different and weird. Okay, you can remove that. Wheel of questions. Spin the wheel. What is this? Not aced it. Finish with a 1-6 or an 8. Yeah, well, congrats, right? Congrats. I mean, I'll be honest. What is it? Oh, I was like a C's get degrees person. I wasn't. Here's the thing. I would say I was never a very smart person, right? But I was like, how do I say? I work hard, you know? So I feel like there's a difference between someone who's like, maybe they're like 100% smarts and then they like coast at 70%. But I feel like I'm a dummy. So I'm like 60% trying to get like 70%. I'm like, me not smart, but then I get through. So like, I think, you know, everybody does their best, you know, and then they achieve it and you feel proud about that at the end of the year, right? And then, I don't know, whatever fields you're in and whatever you hope to eventually achieve at the end of it, you know, as you push on to the end, getting that shiny certificate. What is it? Not everyone has to study. No, I had friends like that. I literally had friends where, like, the test would be the next day, and then they're like, oh, I forgot to study. I'm gonna study tonight. And I'm like, dude, I can't even skip a sleep cycle, okay? I need my sleep. I got great and smart. So, no, I was so dumb that I had to, like, study, like, every day. Otherwise, I'm gonna fail. Does that make sense? Like, I tried. I genuinely tried to do it all-nighter, and it just ended up me sleeping, and I will confess, and this is why I say it's okay, guys, to fail, right? I did fail a unit because I guess, you know, I just couldn't fit it in my head. So then I started realizing, like, I'm too dumb. I need to, like, you know, finish things early because let's say there's a big mistake, right? Don't break. But, I literally, like, I would say with some of the things I submitted, like, there were, like, 1 week to 2 weeks to spare on the deadline because I was like, if I find a mistake in this, I cannot fix it when at night, right? I am not smart. But yes, here's the thing, you work with your style that works best, right? But I find, like, as someone who definitely wasn't, like, I don't know, and I can see it, like, you have the peeps who are just genius at what they do, and they could read it once and it just like attaches to their brain and they're just like, ah, yes. And then me, I had to read it like 10 times, but I guess it's to say that, like, you know, you can do it if you work really hard enough, right? And you just need to, I guess, play the game a bit differently. And what is it? You got little mini dancing Iron Man. Oh yeah, we got a little we got freaking gun. Yeah, take down those tests. You got it, right? And we can all break it down eventually. You know, we can all get there in the end. So, next question. Boop, remove it. Wheel of questions. Okay, we spin it. We got yeah. Okay, what is this? What is this? What was an unexpected obstacle? I mean, I feel like this could be like a broad range. Wait, you didn't answer the book question? Wait, there was a book question? Oh no, there was a book question. I just spinned it. I didn't even read it. Oh, I think it was skipped a fine. You picked me up. The question was what was your favorite book this year or something like that, right? I'm sorry, I didn't read. What is it? The book question. Did I read any? What's the best book you read? Oh, Forever and Ever. I think I would say this, right? Definitely when I was younger, I really liked fiction, but I've actually kind of changed now. I actually like non-fiction because I feel like you're able to what's the word? Like, I don't know, I just realized how ignorant I am to like things I should have thought about. Oh, but in general it's fine too. Okay. Oof, this is hard. Okay, one of my favorite like just hobby books. So I'm going to talk about hobbies, right? I think I've already mentioned this to chat that I did have a phase where I was quite interested in like filmmaking and stuff like that, right? So I really like Save the Cat. I think it's by Blake Snyder, and it tells you like the really good basics on like setting up like scripts and stuff, and like just writing good scripts in general. Not that I've ever been able to write anything good, but you know, I tried. I just really enjoyed reading that as a book because you got insight into like someone's like filmmaking career and kind of what they did. So, you know, you can kind of appreciate it. I love reading like, what is it? I can't remember any off the top of my head. I think I've mentioned this before. Check out The Richest Man in Babylon. I think that was also a really good book. Check out the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I think that book's about happiness. But I don't know. I used to love reading fiction, and then I read nonfiction, and then I was like, oh, I never thought about things that I should have thought about. And then, but it's like a good thing, you know? Like I feel like if I read that as like a kid anyways, I'd just be kind of like, I wouldn't get it. But then you kind of read like stuff when you're old and you're like, I feel like I should think about these things. So yeah, The Monkey Sold His Ferrari is about like happiness. Richard Man of Babylon is about finance. Save the Cat by Black Snyder is about movie making and filmmaking, which is like my hobby stuff. Let me think, what else? I have other ones, but they must have not been that memorable because I've forgotten. Oh, The Little Prince is a cool one because it reads differently when you're a kid versus when you're an adult. And you're like, you mean this wasn't just like a random story with random things happening? It actually meant something. Aries' book's about being cult leader. I don't know. I feel like what is it? How is movie making about culting, right? I mean, okay, I guess if you run a cult, you need to know how to run your finances. What is the last one? The Monkey Sold His Ferrari. I guess it's like happiness. Yes, join the cult and be happy. I don't know. But they're a good read if you can sit through it. I think I would just say in general, non-fiction books tend to start slow. Should write us a holy book sooner or later. Aries Guide to How to Be Happy. Well, I could just say, like, if there's one small thing that I find is like, for me, is like happiness, right? Is that I think a lot of people try to find happiness in like, you know, other things sometimes. And the matter is sometimes those sources, you know, like they're good for the own heart, they're good for that part of it, but sometimes, you know, happiness needs to come from within. So I often find like there's nothing better than like, you know, I'm a big lover of hobbies, right? And hobbies that create things. Now, I was talking to another person and they were saying like, you know, what is it? They don't get joy from creative hobbies or something. It just makes them stress. So this might not be a quick fix to everybody, but I always think like if you can find some sort of hobby where you like tinker around and you do something, there's like that satisfaction of like making something and like you can see the progress, right, on it. And it doesn't matter what. It could be like, I don't know, metalworks, woodworks, leatherworks, art, writing, you know, and then you can be like, yo, I read a page or something, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's like a billion hobbies, right? Or just relax. You could just relax too. Don't stress yourself too hard. That also works as well for happiness. I remember there was another book I read where they're saying like different people find happiness in different things as well. So I'm like the artesian happiness. Like I need to go feel like I've done things I need a goalpost to run after. But there was like another type where it's like, so there's like I don't remember. I'm not good making memes. Phantom Architect. If I could do like a 2024 shout out, can we all just appreciate how great those memes Phantom has been putting into chat? I'll look up the stream and be like, oh my god, that's golden. So I just like to say this, thank you so much for your support, and I think it's great. Like, I imagine Phantom tinkering away, and I'm surprised the beautiful meme after where I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, that would say that's my books. I find like you know, give non-fiction a try with the caveat though, be careful about. And I actually genuinely mean the actual cult books where it's like, yo, I made $5,000 by reading this no, that's a lie. Pay $5,000 for this book course online thing that will make you a bazillionaire. Yeah, big bazillionaire person, right? It's not true, and you really got to look at your sources. So I would say if you read a book and someone claims to be like, Mr. Expert or 1,000 expertise, you should really like look at it and be like, okay, what makes you a person that you should be writing this? Because if you clearly are actually just kind of making money on people buying your dumb course, then that's where you're getting your money from. Aries scamming us 2025 is crazy. Step 1, inherit $1 million. See, I feel with that minor Goma, you just gotta be like lucky and like what the cards before life begins. Because unfortunately, not many people can inherit a million. You make a million, you think differently. What if you just made the million? See? Genius. I mean, I guess if you work hard and you save hard, right? You read a bunch of finance books, you can invest in stuff like, you know, and it definitely can be a goal or something. I guess nothing stops people like working towards something. And here's the thing, you might not get there, but you definitely would have some sort of monies by the end of it if you worked hard for it. So anything is possible for the wonderful year of what, 2025, right? Which is a positive note to end the book question. So on it's step 2, blow it on Aries car. What are we doing with the theoretical cult money, right? I feel like I wouldn't even know. That's a crazy amount of money. I guess like, okay, here's the thing. As the Aries cult leader, I'll just say this. If you had the $1 million, please just like get a house or something. You know, make sure you've got like the basic amenities met, like what Maslow's hierarchy needs, which is like getting a house, making sure you've got like food security, you know, no, those sort of things. Trust me, Aries cult can wait. Please be responsible, right? Maybe, I don't know, you could do some responsible investments. That being said, I'm going to caveat that where there's plenty of people who want to steal your money. And I don't know, it is just the amount of scams I see these days, with every sort of, yeah, I don't know, you can kind of smell them when they're kind of sussy, but you're just kind of like, oh, you go invest in my like sussy coin or something. Don't remind me, houses are so expensive. That's what I'm saying. If you had $1 million, you could probably get like a little, I don't know, in Australia, we get like a piece of land, and then you get many little houses on the land. So it's like not a full house. It's like, I don't know, a mini block on a block or something. So, you know, like housing is still affordable. You don't need to get like the biggest house or something, but at least, you know, I always say, sussy coin, good idea. No, because I don't know, you see all these things like, oh, you go buy this like cryptocurrency coin thing. Now, here's the thing, you can do what you want, but I feel like some of these are what, the pump and dump coins, and people are just losing their money, and you're just kind of like, oh, why'd you do it? You know, you could have got like, I don't know, a really good, I don't know, hat or something with that money. Like, I don't know. What was it? With $1 million, you can buy a shoebox in the city. Hey, here's the thing. A shoebox is a shoebox, right? It is your shoebox, and you could put as many shoes in your shoebox. Like, I think the cool thing about eventually getting a housey house is that, you know, you don't have a landlord going, oh, yeah, I'm going to come in for an inspection. Or like, you know, if you wanted to put a painting up or something, you wouldn't have to get permission to go poke a hole in the wall or something. So, you know, I guess, yeah, if it's your shoebox, you are the king of your pond. What is it? I spend $1 million on sussy coin. No, definitely not Stanley. Do not spend your money on sussy coin. Aries did not say that. I mean, I feel like, no sussy coin can be good. I feel, tisk. I guess you can do whatever you want, but Aries did not give the advice to go invest in sussy coin. Always trust the pink cat girl. What? But here's the thing, you know, I would say this, like, you know, we might not be able to have much, but, you know, it's always good to have something, you know, and we can work towards that. It's little steps, right? If I lose, I blame it on Aries. No. I guess, well, I don't even comment. I feel like I know so little about coin. I just stay away from it. What is this? Hey, boy, should we follow Aries' investment advice? Insane! What? My advice was to go get a house and don't be dumb with your investments. Because if you read The Richest Man in Babylon, one of the advice they give you is that if you have coin, one thing is earning it, the second thing is protecting it. Because as soon as someone else wants coin, they're going to come after you. They want your coin because for them, it's an easy way to get money without having to do the hard work. And that's why you get people getting scammed out of their hard-earned money, because they get scammed, bro. No, sussy card. No, definitely not Stanley. Also, where's Miss POV? Definitely not Stanley. I hope she had the good New Year's as well. And don't invest in Sussy Quay. She's gonna wake up and be like, no, definitely not Stanley. What did we do? And you're like, I misconstrued things from Aries and made the terrible mistake. Okay. What is the question? What was an unexpected? Wait, did I already say this? Did I already answer this question? An unexpected obstacle? I don't know. I think she's asleep. That's okay. Don't wake her up. Let her sleep. Let her enjoy herself. What was an unexpected obstacle for this day? My MacBook. Just constantly trying to stream on a MacBook. What is it? I lost track of it earlier. Okay. Let her sleep. I don't know. I think definitely if you're streaming, go to Windows. Maybe Linux is good too, but I didn't end up doing that because I think most of the support stuff is for Windows. But I would say yeah, I kind of was a Mac elitist, and then I was like, you know what, I'm pretty wrong. In that, just portable when I was in the ecosystem, and I was like, I don't need a Windows, and now I got it. I'm like, it opens up so many more like cool tech things that I'm like, oh, my mind is exploding. There's a lot of cool things to hopefully try out, so I want to give it all a go and eventually try them all out. So unexpected obstacle. Love MacBook, then realized MacBook no good. MacBook also very noisy, right? What else is an unexpected obstacle? You know what? There's one I still haven't figured out. Every now and then my music will cut out in the background of games, and I've done all these YouTube videos to try to figure it out. And I look at it and I still can't figure it out. Like, genuinely, I don't know how to figure it out. What is this? Now you just join us, window plebs. No, Windows is okay. Like, I think every system probably has its own pluses. And you know what? Maybe it's just like knowing how to use like all of them, or like, if that makes any sense, will give you the benefits, right? What is it? Do the first streams have a certain charm? Dude, you know what's funny is that I could not run what I have running right now on my Mac. Like, I've gotten so many mini upgrades and things in the behind the scenes. I'm like, oh yeah, if we had to go back, I think I would just fry my computer. Hey, the scuff is charm. I do agree though. Like, you look back on it and go like, it was beautiful, okay? Having like the janky microphone and the whole like, oh yeah, this is how I was doing. But yes, 10 stars. I would say that was an unexpected obstacle. So, next one. Spin the wheel of questions. Let's go. Removing. Oh, and you can also ask yourself the same question on what was your big obstacles. Chat, she's not asleep. You can let her sleep. Wait, if she's doing whatever, maybe she's, I don't know, eating or something. Let her do the thing she wants to do. I think you actually lost track of her. No. It's definitely not Stanley. Please check on her. See, she's okay, right? What was the single biggest time waster in your life in this past year? I would say doom scrolling. I feel okay. We all do it. It's like, what is it? The scuff in the first stream bot is why I checked out your stream. Oh, thank you. Well, I still don't understand that video has like so many views on it. I'm like, who's here? I laugh at the fan. My Mac fan is like exploding. Like, you can get like it's going off in the background. I had no filters as well, right? First stream watch party. Yeah. If the theme VTuber stream ends up being one of the votes, right? Then it's pretty funny if we have me streaming, and then I could just like, I'm actually gonna put a warning and say, okay, everybody, the audio is gonna be really janky because this uses the audio of like an old stream. So yes, also I should say for anybody who's currently in here, please don't forget to vote for the theme VTuber stream. That basically means that when the channel point thing gets redeemed, basically if depending on what topic wins, that will become the overlay background for the stream. And the second part is that if anything like has a tie, then you end up with some abomination of a combination, and that wasn't my fault. That was you guys voting. What is this? Ollie said all peeps in your 200. Yeah, no, I agree. It's getting exciting though, because oh, okay, well, I didn't say this in advance. I think I've said this before, but for anyone who you know, may have missed that stream, there's a lot of content stuff to go through. There's too much stuff. But basically, I have 200. Hopefully it's going to be enough that we have like a local convention, and the local talent can apply to like, you know, like be a part of it. You know, we can be like part of the crew. But you have to actually have evidence that you actually streamed and you're not like, too stinky at it. So I hope that, if I get 200, I think, because I looked at the creators who got in last year, and I think like obviously you get some creators who are like got a lot of followers, and you're just like, okay, yeah, we can't compete there, okay. But for some of they obviously are trying to be more diverse and get like a variety of people in. So I think the cutoff is like if you're at about 200 range. That being said, I might be wrong, and then because this year it's like the second year, they'll be more competitive, and then it's going to be like, oh no, it's like double the amount. So maybe it'll be good if I need to like bump up a little bit so that it's not like just on the line, just made it right. That I can hopefully feature in the con. And I think as part of it, like you kind of get to do like a big screen, like you stream on the big screen and everybody can see, and then you become cool. Like I feel like I've kind of made it in a mini way because I kind of on a technicality got into a con, right? I don't know. Small baby steps, right? I'm not gonna obviously go to like the biggest wham con ever, but if I can just get in my local one, I feel like I'll be like king of the castle or whatever, or queen of the castle, because I've made like a small con. So we'll see what happens. Like, what is it? More contests for the god queen. Some poor people are gonna like. So I think the way it works for the con I want to get to is that you get like a time slot that you get to go on the big screen, and like everybody at the con can watch. Like think of like, I don't know, has people here been to the con? Often you get like some big, I think like some screen up, and people can just walk past and they'll like play things in the background, right? So and they'll play things in the background, right? I like the D with the capital. Yeah, I just hope at the end of it that, it'd be so cool. I want my face on a big screen, and then I want to, and they also do this thing where like there was like a LED screen, and they had like all the VTubers going, hey, my name is blah, and I'm doing whatever, and I'm cool or whatever, and I'll be like, I want to be on that LED screen one day. Now, here's the thing. I understand that things could be competitive, so if I don't get in, it just means I have to work harder, and hopefully I can show that I'm at least consistent, in it, so they'll be like, yes, we think you're a great candidate. I'll be like, yeah, you should let me be on the screen, please. I'll be good, right? And I think as well, like, the community we fostered as well is that if we do go live chat on a big screen, everybody got to behave. We got to represent Aries in the best way possible. And hopefully, it's just cool. And I don't even know. I guess that's how a con works. I don't know. We'll figure out when we get there. And I'll give you guys like a rundown on how it went if I get in, right? Behave. I think I'm not sure how it runs because like behave me never. Because I think the con is a family-friendly event. So that probably means that if I do have open chat, it'll probably mean that, my auto mod, it's going to get, like, turned up even higher. Like, it's... I don't even know if you guys be able to talk, right? Aries, no! No, here we go. It's fine. I think it'll be like, as long as we don't get any like horrid abominations going up on chat while it's family friendly, I'll be like, guys, no inappropriate emotes, okay, from any other streamers, right? Or anything like that, and then we should be basically fine. But I know you guys are all good, so I want to get to the con. That's my 2025 goal. If I don't get in, that's 2026's goal. We're gonna get to a con. We're all gonna make it together. So, I think that answered for, I don't know, the question. Doom scrolling is my biggest waste of time. Maybe chat can reflect and see what was your biggest time waster in your life, and maybe you don't want to do it for next year, or maybe you want to continue if it makes you happy. I guess it doesn't matter. Just reflecting. Okay, next part. Inappropriate emotes. Actually, teaching fairies be better. Oh my god! Definitely not Stanley is like inappropriate. No! I mean, to be fair, these are fine. I feel like, no, what's going on? You know what? If you're gonna get it all out in the New Year's stream, you guys can do it now. But I feel like, who knows? I can just imagine, like, okay, guys, behave, and then we're like on the big screen in front of everybody, and then chat's gonna go like, oh yeah. Because like it's so interesting how the emotes have to go through like a check process, and like I feel like it's a split. Like you get some VTubers like, oh yeah, mine didn't get approved, and then you see like some people clearly got theirs approved, right? No. Fine, you can do that here, but when we have the big day, right? It's gonna be like perfect. I don't actually know if they this child's got muscles. Oh my goodness. But I don't know what the conditions are. I don't even know if, like, let's say, what is it, last year, if they had problems and whether they just banned chats all, oh, hydrating is a good idea. Whether they end up just banning chats altogether. But I think you guys are good, so I feel like if I was to do it, they should be fine. Chat goes so fast that you're not going to see anything, right? And it's... It'll be cool though. It'll be cool. I want to do it. Or the other option is that you, instead of doing a live stream, I think for an hour slot, I think you can do like a panel, but I genuinely don't know what I would panel about. Hey, do you want to be VTuber? That's basically all I've got. And I wouldn't feel like I'm the most qualified person to talk about it either, because my streams still have like plenty of scuff versus probably like the more seasoned veterans who are like, you know, in my local community. So who knows? I feel they're more qualified. Oh, okay, we'll remove it. Okay, now for the next question. Of course, and probably as well for any people here, it's like, you know, you should always check out your local cons. It's a lovely way to, you know, meet other anime lovers and gaming lovers. Most of all, I think they're starting to bring VTubers more into them. At least my local cons are. It wasn't very much of a big thing, but until recently, it's like VTubers galore, VTubers everywhere. Very good, very good. Oh no, not Stanley. What is the most of these? I trust other VTubers that have the most interesting emotes. I guess they're memorable, okay? I don't know. Twitch it continually amazes me on what seems to get approved and what seems to get hit with the ban hammer. It's like, beats me. Okay, next question. Okay, we'll go spin it. Wee! Most of these are Nick's. Okay. Ah, yes, I'm getting more of an insight than what some of these VTubers are like. What is it? What is the single best thing that happened this past year? I'd say streaming. That is the best thing. All of these are just gonna be streaming though, but I find like it's great, it's fun. I remember like seeing it and being like, oh, I want to do it. And then I was like, but I don't think anyone will come. But you guys did, and that means the world to me. Ah, Risky! Wait, Risky, we got an important thing. We're playing Wheel of Questions, and you gotta hit the fireworks redeem. If you haven't done it, it's a one-off thing, right? I don't know if you don't have enough points, I'll literally just... But we're doing Wheel of Questions. We're giving, Aries a wonderful chance to... You're gonna bring things out of context! Definitely not stamping! No, I'll give, okay, well guys, we've got to give Risky a quick like speed run, otherwise Risky's gonna be, I don't know what's going on, and I'm like, okay, we'll give you, okay, show me fireworks. Okay, let me hide this, right? We have all come here to see fireworks. Each time someone does the fireworks redeem, we can go, ooh, fireworks. And if you're wondering why I'm in a pond, maybe I just fell in here and it's the capybara's pond, and it wasn't because I actually originally planned to use another overlay with a balcony, only to find out the fireworks spelled out 2023 and I couldn't use an overlay, so the only other one I could find was this pond with a capybara. So that's why I guess I fell into a pond today. Points well spent. But yeah, so this is why when the... It sounds wrong if I write it out. But yes, so that's basically what's going on. And what is it chat? I think I found out dirty emotes. Oh yeah, okay, Risky, to also give context, one of my big New Year goals for next year is that I think I mentioned this in previous streams as well, is that my local con community, oh, we got more fireworks. Okay, we'll keep going with fireworks. One of my local con community, like they have like a VTuber showcase, but you need to, I would say, have like a bit of a reasonable amount of following so that you actually can get accepted. Oh my goodness, definitely not Stanley. What the blah, I've been attacked. You need to definitely think, what was it, a certain amount of following so that you can get featured, and you have this big screen, right, that people can walk in and they can like have a look at your like stream, and you get like a slot for an hour, and oh, unless they change it, but I'll be like, yo, I want to be on a big screen. But I was gonna say, it's like, okay guys, if we're on the big screen, everybody gotta behave. Because the last thing I want to do is they're gonna pull the plug on me. I'm gonna be like, yo guys, we're on the big screen. I'll be like a minute in, and they're like, Aries, we're gonna pull the plug on you because you're just a girl eating calamari. Yes, exactly. She's just eating calamari. I agree. Calamari it is. Calamari. If you ask chat to behave, that would be opposite. Okay. So I'd be like, chat go wild, but then I'm guilty if chat goes wild. Oh yeah, calamari. Yeah, calamari. Calamari. This reminds me of a joke which is like, you should never name your child, if you have the surname Murray, don't name him Callum, because his name will sound like calamari, right? What is this? So there's no way to calm down chat. Yes, definitely not the time. So I don't know how it works in the con, whether they make us turn off chat, or whether like it's like a special private stream, or if it's like an open stream to everybody. Isn't that joke an ad? I don't know. But yes, that is the big exciting thing for my con, and I'm very excited, and I hope I can get through. And I think the cutoff is 200. From last year, so I don't know if it's gonna get harder this year, but I definitely want to be like, yes, we're gonna get in, we're gonna become strong, and hopefully things work out well. So if not, it'll just become 2026's problem. So we can keep just like stacking it. If we don't get it, we keep trying again, and that's how it's gonna be. You know, you don't get in the first time, but you have a goal, and you can do it if you keep trying your best. So, next question. Oh, wheel of questions. We're starting to run out of questions, but let's have a look. We're waiting for it. Oh, wait, I didn't put the wheel of questions back on. There you go. You can see it. What was the biggest personal change from January to December of this year? Right? I'll try to find the ad. I will say, if it's not safe for work, please don't burn everybody's eyes, okay? I don't know. I don't know what this ad is like, but if it's sussy ad, spare eyeballs. Spare the eyeballs. We don't want it to be taking out the eye bleach, and we don't want to be making Tangerine feel very uncomfortable, you know, with he's already happy with his Mandarin. Okay. So, what was your biggest personal change from January to December of this past year? Scratches my head. What is biggest personal change from January to December? Probably streaming. These questions are not the best questions, because I realize at the end of the day, they're still kind of like, they kind of all apply, because that's it. No, you're misunderstanding me. Oh, wait. Explain. Definitely not Stanley. Explain to me. What ad are we talking about? I want to see. Right? What is it? It's that calamari thing still. Oh, is this the ad about the Callum and the Murray? I don't even know. If there's an ad, you can let me know. Oh yeah, that's okay. If it's PG, go for it. I don't know. I've never heard of this ad in my life, so I'm just like, okay. As long as it's okay, I'll gladly see it. Ta-da! Yeah, give me a look at it. I mean, it's just naming in general. Like, I don't know. I feel like I didn't realize how important it was that if you had the big opportunity to name someone's child, that you could really like make them really sad if you gave them a really silly name, right? No tentacle corn, please. I don't want to see corn. No corn. Banned corn. Bad corn. Okay, what's the biggest personal? Okay, I'll be. What is this? Oh my goodness! Yes, we end topic here. So, biggest change from January to December. Let me think. I'm gonna try to think of something that's not streaming at least, because I feel like I think it's just like it kind of links back to streaming because it's the big part of it. But I think it's just the technological jump for me, where like it just the sheer stuff that goes behind the scenes and like having to learn stuff. Oh my goodness, now we've just got corn everywhere. Okay. Okay. It's still PG, I guess, so I don't care. As long as you don't break the... It's like when you say spicy times. As far as everyone's concerned, it could just be chili powder, right? Yes, popcorn. That's what we're talking about, everybody. Movies are great. You can... What is it? I think movie popcorn is really overpriced, but you pay for the convenience of having the popcorn there. And same as like the soft drinks. It's cheaper if you just go to your local, like, I don't know, Walmart or Coles or whatever, and just buy your soft drink there and don't get ripped off at the movies. We're talking about food, kiddos. Yes, exactly. This hasn't been marked 18 plus. So I don't want some poor person being like, what am I listening? I'm like, we're talking about the food. Very good food. Okay, next question. Will. Oh, we've got 3 more questions. We're gonna run out. Wheel of questions. We're gonna always see, and it might just be the same answer as before. What was the best way you used your time this past year? Okay, I'm gonna answer the question that is not streaming, because I feel that just manages, like, I feel like I know the questions will end. Yeah, it's alright. I guess I can just look up other questions online if we really need to. But what was the best way? Okay, so not including streaming, because I absolutely love streaming to bits. I think it's such a lovely thing. But okay, so something that I've also done, as you know, I do like the answer to everything is streaming. Yes. It's like a corridor. I'm walking down like I can't escape, and after every door that I look through, it's just streaming at the end. You can't escape. Well, I would say this, like, streaming is like a big change from July. Like, it just, you know, I guess for me, it's like I'm also a person where I'm like, well, if I'm going to set a time for something, it's like I will be on schedule. And I think hopefully, guys, I've you know, I know there's been a few times when my schedule's been a bit wacky because like tech issues or like internet, you know, like that. But for the most part, if I can control it myself, I want to make sure I'm on time, and I like try to start on the dot sharp. But most of the time, if it's like collabs or like other things go a bit wacky and you can't control them. So I try to do the best I can for the most part. So I think obviously, yeah, streaming just tends to like take the cake for everything. But who needs 42 as an answer when it's there we go, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. Oh my goodness, I tried to read that book, and then I don't know, I kept like having just life events distract me, and then I would forget what happened at the beginning of the book. So I tried rereading that book like 5 times, and I never got past the book because I kept getting distracted. I'll go read it eventually. When I can find time. It's so hard to read books these days. Why did all my time go? Streaming. No, it's a good thing. I'll get my books out. Maybe I can just listen to them. I find like, if anything, you can play it on one of those narrators or something. They're actually not too bad, and then you can like read it. And it's like, for me being lazy and I don't want to read. So oh, I should say it's kind of cool is that I got a VGen account so I can do like VTuber logos. So I've been able to help out a few VTubers and do their logos for them. Like, as you know, I did my own like logo, and I've been able to, yeah, like I think it's, oh, we want more fireworks. Okay, definitely not Stanley. Let's do the fireworks. And we got pudding. This pudding's gonna cook in the way that this sauna's going. But okay, let's go hide the wheel, push out more fireworks. Pudding, and then we have epic firework. It's cool because whoever made this background, okay, 7MC, but I'm sure there's like a person behind it, right? I'll give them credit. I love how the trees light up when the fireworks go up, right? I think that's very, very cool. And I can just appreciate on just being like, yes, like aesthetic, right? It's fine. Overcooked pudding hasn't hurt anyone. Oh, I've tried overcooked. Oh my goodness, that is painful. I kept dropping all my food off like the side of, I keep getting stuck at the raft one, and then we just give up. It's like the too hard level. But yeah, and I have done overcooked before, but what my brain is in. Oh yeah, so I did a bit of art for different VTubers. Now I didn't even mention this, like what is it, by the way, are you wearing tuxedo in Hot Springs? Wait, Phantom. Okay, let's explain. when I originally had the balcony scene, I prepped everything so that it would be really nice. So I would have this fancy New Year's outfit. I would be on the balcony. It had fireworks. And then I tested the firework button and it was 2023. And, like, the fireworks spelled out 2023. And I was like, bro, I can't use this. So I was like, oh, okay, the next best thing is I'll find another one. But it forced you in a pond. So I was like, I guess I'm just stuck with, like, the fancy outfit in the pond. So nah, I have to answer your question, chat. Look, watch this. Look, I have a script. So it's actually a cape if you really wanted to answer it, see? So I'm sorry to disrupt it, but I can create the illusion and just go swim underwater, right? We can just do this. Oh yeah, I'm in the sauna, bro. Right? But I'm gonna disappoint you. I'm literally hey, it's canon, okay? And my dreams are crushed. It's the Moto reference to Madagascar. But yes, I think it's nice. Yeah, we can join the gummy bar. Yo, bro, what's up? But whatever. Hey, okay, so yeah, sorry to crush your dreams, but it's canon that I just actually fell into the I was looking at the balcony and I fell off the balcony and I fell in the spring, and then I realized, oh, it was like, oh, it's showtime, Aries is never late. So Aries decided to boot the stream while Aries was in a hot spring with a capybara and was like, you know what? We're gonna run with it because the balcony is not working. I mean, Moto lights. I can't believe Madagascar has been brought into this. That series is great. Like, peak. Oh, look, Fossilbot, you're late as usual. Oh, I was gonna go as well. I was gonna change bots originally. Some people may have seen the notification to mix it up. But the problem is that I actually read that Mix It Up has the same problem as Fossilbot, where it's late anyways, if not worse. So Fossilbot was gonna lose its job. But then I found out that Mix It Up kind of stunk when it comes to notifications. So Fossilbot continues being the bot of my choice for 2025, but Fossilbot nearly lost its job. What is it? Late. Being late. Fossilbot was late because it was doing a D&D campaign. It's still doing D&D campaigns. It always is doing D&D campaigns, right? We can do a watch along sometime this year. Yeah. Wait, how do watch-alongs work? I'm very curious. Is that when, like, we watch a movie and then you have my weird commentary? Is that how a watch-along works? Right? Yeah, it's Madagascar. I don't know how that works. Would we get in trouble? Because it's like I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like the YMCA all over again, right? Hey, I'm gonna call the DMCA the YMCA because, like, I know with the music, right, you can't play it because then it's like, oh no, you're like, you know, you're what's it called? You're playing copyright content. So I don't know. What is it? Oh, okay. Basically, watch a movie together. You can set up a channel in the Discord for that. Oh, if you choose the right movie, no. Okay. You know what? I'll look into it. Like, okay. Because I'd like it so that if you jumped into stream, you'd be able to watch it too. But I don't know. Maybe it might be one of those VODs where we never publish it. It'll be like a secret VOD. Because I definitely know that if we had the whole of, like, Frank's had a Dracula watch along the other day. Oh, okay. So some movies are totally fine. Like, if it's which Dracula? I'm bad at old movies. Oh, okay. We just gotta find a movie that's so old that the copyright's gone on it. Isn't that like 60 years plus though? Man, we're gonna be watching some weird black and white movie. You know what I really like though? What is it? I know at least one instance where a streamer got distribution rights to a movie and watched on stream. What? That expensive. Yeah, okay. So if we hide it, then we can theoretically watch it in the Discord and then no one has to know. Especially old movies are usually fine. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Because, like, the oldest movie I know, I don't think it's still copyright free though. Has anyone seen Casablanca? I originally was like, oh, I don't watch black and white movies, they're too old. But then I watched Casablanca, was like, you know what? I stand corrected. Some black and white movies are still okay. I actually thought that was a really good movie. But I don't know what chat would think about that. They're like, oh, it's so old. I thought it was so old, but I only know the name. That's the thing. Casablanca has a reason why it's a great movie. Like, okay, as someone who refused to watch black and white movies, I was like, ew, I don't want to watch a black and white movie. It came in like movie top 100s, right? And it's like all-time best movies. And I was like, why would a black and white movies black and white? Like, who's watching a black and white movie? It's like, ew, black and white. And then you watch it and you're like, man, that's an old movie. And yet it actually still like works. Like, you watch it and you're like, yeah, that was a good movie. So I might have okay, here's the thing. I'll do some doing some research into like movies we can watch. And Aries has been old timing this whole time. Nah. You know, I'll give you what I did, right? I got bored of all the Disney movies. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did like my Disney, right? I really like my Disney. But then the Disney movies as of late have been really potato, right? And I've been kind of just like, I need more movies because I love movies where you can like I'm one of those hipster movie people where I'm like, you want to watch the current movies? Okay, that's a lie. I like to watch current movies, but I really like to watch the old movies too because they make you think about things. Like, I feel like some movies these days, which is nothing wrong. There's some movies where you like, it's like a feel good. Like, you watch it, you're like, yeah, that was like a good movie. And it's like the typical, like, there's a hero and he fights something and then he gets sad and then he gets stronger and he defeats his nemesis or his inner demons or something that's going to take over the universe or fights people in the action sequence and then he wins the day and becomes cool and then you're like, wow, like I love the action sequence, and then that's kind of it and you go like, and then you forget about it, right? Movies but mind you as well, if you like those movies, like that's okay, like there's nothing wrong with your different taste. But I had that itch where I was like, I'm tired of these movies. I need something different. I need something sustenance for my brain. I need to like see a movie and question reality and be like, what is the meaning of anything? And I went through like movie top 100s, like for your classics. And yeah, I remember watching the new Gladiator. I have seen the first Gladiator, but I haven't seen the new Gladiator. But I saw, I saw Godfather. And I just was like, what is this? It's a bunch of like old people. Like, I didn't know, so I just turned it on. And by the end of the movie, I was like, maybe no spoilers for people who haven't seen it, right? But I was like, oh, what? And then Total was like, wow. And I felt like, yeah. There's a lot of questions. My favorite movie is the extended version of Leon. Oh, I love Leon the Professional. I didn't see the extended version, but the Pot Plant. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But it's the same thing. Leon the Professional was on top 100 movies. Same thing. I looked at the trailer, I was like, oh, this is not my sort of movie. But then I watched it and I was like, it's so like different. So, okay, chat. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I would say definitely check. We're doing your favorite movies now. The stream has been hijacked into favorite movies. Chat, let me know like your recommendations. But like movies where like things are a bit more gray. Like, I find like a lot of movies is like he's the hero and he's the villain and I'm going to stop him with my power of friendship. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with friendship power, and I think we should, appreciate the power of friendship. But reality is that things are so much more gray. Like, things, are sometimes circumstance. Things get real murky, right? I love Wally. Wally's also really sweet, right? That's also a good one, and I've seen that as well. Like, Eve, it's so cute, and he made cubes. Oh, okay, I do like Wally too. Like a Pixar Disney do have some good movies. Like, it's not to say they don't, but I'm just saying it's just, I think, once again, maybe unpopular opinion, maybe people don't like me for it. I'm sick of all these live action remakes, and I'm like, I guess, like, but why not make something original? Why? Or someone actually told me, they were saying, because it makes them more money because the crowds want to play it safe and the IP's already like, people love it, so they'll just get the fans back and they'll make a guarantee money, right? Oh yeah, so some of the older Disney is like wild. Like, Hunchback of Notre Dame? I remember as a kid, I watched that and I was like, I don't know what's going on in this movie. Like, I remember being like, the Quasimodo likes girl, and then some stuff happened, and then I guess she, okay, I won't spoil it, but then I got older and I was like, oh, I didn't understand what the judge was trying to do this whole time. Well, I just thought like Hunchback of Notre Dame. I didn't realize the implications that was in that movie. And if you're a dumb kid, you're like, I did not understand anything. And then when you get older and you watch it, you're like, oh, okay. Oh no, wait, what? And I was like, this is pretty like, you get it if you're older, right? Milking a franchise for money is a lot safer than making something new, which makes the shareholders happy. Exactly. And I liked, if you look up, what is it? I remember a certain Austrian painter scene with a certain duck. I just find, what was it? Yeah, I just find, new movies, I get it. They want to play it safe, they want to make money, I get it. There's shareholders behind it. But movies back in the day, they were risky. Like, they were willing to do things that, like, didn't follow, and I guess, once again, script writing, if you read the What Saved the Cat by Blake Snyder, it literally gives you, in that book, the safe formula to make money, essentially, right? What I love is that these, like, 100 movies on the top 100, right, is that they really shake things up in regards to kind of like the storyline. So you're like sitting there going like, oh my god, like, what? Yeah, and then they're also educational because I just think, like, I get it. Like, when you're little and sometimes, like, the good guy, like, the bad guy, he looks, like, scary and he has a scar on his eye and he has a scary voice and he's a bad guy. And then the nice character, oh, they're, like, sparkly clean and show me fireworks, okay. He's spooky and he look, but then you go into like other movies, you're like, dude, like, you know, things are shaded gray, things are complicated, and I like, you know, movies I like. I just watched The Great Gatsby recently, and the ending was like, no, but it's okay, I won't spoil it for you guys. Oh, hi, Ben, I can hydrate. But the bad guys, good guys. Well, I like that. I like it when they subvert things and make me like be like, I may have been judgmental. But, no, I definitely recommend, you know, just take a peek at the top 100, right? I know Netflix and other things are chugging out, like, everything these days, so the quality's kind of meh. But I really like, you know, some of the older films where, like, frankly, I did not care for them at all, like, when I was, like, you know, like a kid and you just want to see your Disney films. But you get older and then you start being like, I'm tired of all this, like, you know, just milky. Like you get, like, I feel Netflix these days, they make a series and then it will be like a good season 1 and then like it'll kind of just get cancelled or fall off like the cliff or something in regards to like what's going on. So like, yeah, I highly recommend it. Favorite movies, please check out What Movies Top 100. Obviously make sure that, you know, it's age appropriate if there's anyone in the chat who's like shouldn't be watching some of these movies. But they are like eye-opening, right? You know, I can even bring it up. Top 100 movies. Top 100 movies. Let's have a look. What is the best movies that I watched? Because I went through, I mean, they even have like, okay, this sounds funny. What about Stuart Little? I remember watching Stuart Little like ages ago, but I haven't done a rewatch to know what's going on. All I just remember was there was a mouse and he had a family and he talked to them and there was a skateboard scene, and I think something was trying to eat him once. That's my summary of Stuart Little from like what pieces I can cobble together. That wasn't bad at all. Yeah, that's all I remember. Maybe he got lost or something. Is it like Ratatouille? It's like, I don't know. I was confused as a kid how like the mouse could even be part of the family. Like, there were a lot of, it's like, okay, this is Aries talking about, like, a movie Aries not seen since, like, I would not know how many years. Oh, dude, the G-Force? Is that one with the Asian hipsters? No, they were guinea pigs. It was G-Force. They were like super Asian guinea pigs. This reminds me of all these cheesy films like Cat versus Dog. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so going from like the gold age of movies, there's also like movies that came out and you sit there going like, who was this made for? Because like, I don't even know a Sharknado. Is that the Dog Cat versus Dog? What? I haven't seen Sharknado, but I think a friend literally summarized it by telling me like, there's a tornado, it picks up sharks, the sharks get flung out and eat people. How exactly the tornado picked out that many sharks? Who knows? That was what the summary of my friend said for Sharknado. Chad, you hear about Catnado? What? I don't think that'd be a problem though. If they're like a bunch of cats flying out of the sky, they're all just land on their 4 feet, right? So it wouldn't be a problem. What the cat gonna do? You just meow. Sharknado tornado film. Yeah. That's literally what I heard was Sharknado, right? Oh wait, that actually is a literal Catnado movie. I don't even know. Is that like a spoof movie of Sharknado? Like where it is a parody movie? Because there are those and they're also very interesting. Yeah. I've seen a few spoofs. They're very strange and you're just kind of like, oh, I mean, a little bit funny, but some of the jokes don't always land. It really, really depends at the end of the day. It gave me chilly, but yeah, okay, so here's the thing. You get like top 100 gold movies and then you get like, yeah, you get like G-Force. Like what was that? I don't remember Stuart Little enough to remember much, but what is it? Multiple Aries or something. Dude, I don't even know how this happened. You probably broke the Aries multiverse. And then there's okay, here's my on-the-fly plot synopsis, right? Chat is trying to make a really cool time machine because maybe they needed it or something. And instead, you know, there's like the schematics and unfortunately it's like really, Tangerine's there and he splashes water on the schematics and the Rancor bolt. I know that. And what is it? And then it opens up the Aries multiverse, but it also sucks them in, and then thus they are in a tornado and they're falling out of tornado. That's Aries. What AriesNado movie? Ta-da! That's my plot synopsis. My log line. Who's gonna buy this? What about Ranger or Bolt? I just remember. Okay. I watched Rango and I fell asleep. So all I remember was that like I had weird glimmers of there was a lizard and he was in a container and then he fell out and then he joined like the country western cowboys and he had to fight a snake and then there was something about them trying to find out the water and then the movie ended and it didn't give me an ending because the sprinklers and they didn't actually resolve the ending. Another movie, Django Unchained, top 100. That is a good movie. I mean, there's also scenes in there that you should not watch if you're under 18. So, I've seen Fantastic Mr. Fox too. No, Django Unchained is wild. Like, oof. Like, okay, yeah, the movie is plot-wise very, very good. But yeah, make sure you're the right age to watch that because there's some scenes there where your poor eyeballs might need to get bleached if you're not being careful, right? Yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Fuzzy. I don't think that left as much of an impression. I read the book from Ronald Dahl, right? I think the animation was very nice with the foxes. I just remember that they stole food and I think they tried to get rid of the foxes. I think that's as far as this is my plot synopsis of what I remember. I don't remember it ends. I just remember that the foxes got the food. But yeah, Django Unchained is like that was good. I think a lot of the movies I also went into blind. So I think I don't know, maybe there's people who do this, but I know some people like to go, oh, whoops, we have glitches going on. Sorry, I tried to move my screen and it glitched out the whole thing. Whoopsie, you see the background glitching. What was it? I think the best thing to do with the top 100 movies is just to go in blind. If you read up a plot synopsis, you often get unintentional spoilers, and they're not fun. They're not cool. So just trust it. Oh my goodness, The Matrix. Oof. Okay. See you warning next time, please. Oh, I mean, The Matrix was also good. I watched the first one. I think 2 and 3 were a bit funny, but I did enjoy The Matrix. Like, it's a typical action. I was just curious. I was like, I hadn't actually seen it, and same thing. I had a look and was like, interesting. And I thought that as much as it was an action movie, I can see why it was such a popular movie. What is it? Do you use a window or desktop capture for games and other things? I use a Windows. My brain hurts. I use a game capture for games and a window capture for things that aren't games. And that OBS has its own thing with VTube stuff. Forrest Gump. I liked that. That was also a good movie. That was also did make a lot of... Okay, this is my summary of Forrest Gump. Oh, and I should say this. For anyone who's hearing all these movies and they're like, I don't know what this movie is, assuming it's not the one like G-Force, it's all these weird ones, the ones that I'm like highly invite you for, have a look, have a read. It might not be your movie, but you can appreciate it, right? Green Mile's also good. I like that too. Forrest Gump, okay, here's my summary of Forrest Gump. He is not a very smart fellow, but he is a very lucky fellow, and he was able to do a lot of things that he should have not probably been able to do. G-Force is peak. G-Force, I have... Like, I just remember guinea pigs, and there was spies, and even my brain was like, why would you get guinea pigs? They're like little round potatoes. I don't think they're very fast. Green Mile was sad. Go watch The Great Gatsby, Mighty Goblin. Have you seen The Great Gatsby? Oh, let's check. Great Gatsby is also pretty interesting. You should have a look at that. I feel like, yeah, Green Mile was sad. What are sad films? La La Land. Saving Private... Oh, yeah, Saving Private Ryan. That was intense. Yeah, Great Gatsby's a good one. I didn't think La La Land was that good, but I think I've changed my mind. I think La La Land is like... I actually quite like La La Land now in future, you know? And I feel like you need to have certain life experiences to appreciate La La Land, right? Possible here. Okay, but yes, Saving Private Ryan was intense. Once again, war films, it also depends if you actually like that genre. But it was, my summary was I can't remember, was he trying to save his brother? Some guy was trying to find his brother, they fight people, and bam, war movie. What is it? Dad joke. What was a more important invention than the telephone? The first telephone. The second one. What? Really? Oh, yeah, of course, because technology always improving that way. Shawshank Redemption I liked as well. Once again, when it's like a very like, you know, once again, interesting movie. But I'd say the same thing. Did not know what I was expecting. I kind of went through it. I only have one telephone. It's kind of useless. Movie Up. You need two. Oh, that's why I misread it. I thought they meant like, because you have different generations of phones, right? So like the I don't know, the brick phone is not as good as the iPhone. I don't know. Didn't they have brick phones at one point? What is it? You can share one telephone. I can talk to the phone into the void, to the aliens out in the satellite land, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, the movie Up, oh my goodness, I cried. You know, okay, if you want a sad movie, just watch the first, I don't know, silent montage of Up and just cry your heart out, right? Fact, Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, was allergic to carrots. Oh no! So they're just saying about how much they love carrots as Bugs Bunny, and that's pretty funny though. What a cruel fate. They're just ironic at that point. I'm like, oh my, I mean, I love that fact. Thank you, Fosserbot, for giving us something that I actually think is pretty funny. Oh no. I mean, I'm sure there's other funny instances like that in movies. Like, I don't know. I can't think of them on the top of their head, but you come across like movie trivia about like random things that we're having. Oh, yes, Hacksaw Ridge, I think I've also seen. I feel like Possible is spying on us. Facts are always related to the discussion. I guarantee you, right? Peasy candy comes in coffee flavor. What is peasy candy? I don't even know. Peasy candy? What is peasy candy? What is those little things. Really? It's trying to hide by giving it... No, okay. You know what? Fosterbot was so close to getting kicked out and getting replaced with Mix It Up for 2025. But Fosterbot has been spared, okay? It has earned its keep. There's enough little things that I'm like... I'm sure Mix It Up could give me dad jokes, but there's nothing quite like Fosterbot and its weirdness and how it just secretly listens to things and sends things out, you know? So I'm gonna keep him. I feel like if I don't, he's gonna rise up as an AI and like come back to haunt me. Oh, really? They announced a sequel to 28 weeks later, really. Donald Duck comics were banned from Finland because he doesn't wear pants. Or you make your own bot. I'm not smart enough to make my own bot. Probably just not enough time to make my bot. You know, maybe chat can help me, but it's illegal. I looked into it, right? But I wanted to find a bot that could just automate messages for me. But supposedly that's illegal and you just get banned on Discord by sending automated messages. What about Terminator? You know what? I actually haven't seen Terminator. I know it's disappointing. I really should. I guess like... I think one of people told me that it's like the first one is like a pretty tight budget. So it's pretty funny on like the effects and stuff. Like it's kind of like, you know, funny. Aries chatbot on Fansly. Wait, Fansly. What's Fansly? Fansly? Fansly. Start interacting with your fans. What is Fansly? Oh, wait. Possible age-restricted content. I don't even know what it is. I'm not typing it. What is it? What is it? Okay. Okay, I don't know what Fansly is. I just hope it's not one of those. I don't know what it is. I googled it. I was like, is it like food or something? What is it? And it said that there was content on there. So I was like, okay, you know what? We ain't taking that, right? Okay, The Iron Giant, great movie. I loved Iron Giant. Oh my goodness, they needed to come out with a sequel or something. I just wanted more of it. I'm scared of Fansly. I went in and it warned me I had to be 18 plus and there was special content on there. And I was like, oh, okay, we're not clicking that. That is an off limit. Last time I went there, let's just say I seen a VTuber. Oh no! Okay, you know what? No, bad. No, cause like, okay, this sounds really devious, but like, there's a bunch of Discords, and you can post like, oh, Aries is online in the other Discords. Now, I obviously moderate my own Discord, so Fosterbot is kind, and it will tell people that I'm live. Now, VTuber with physics. Yes, we don't need to know about the physics. But what was it? Basically, my evil plan was that I wanted to make a bot that could send like Aries is online to like other Discords that weren't mine. So like, let's say there's like the generic like streamer Discord, right? The physics. Hey, I guess people can enjoy what they want, okay? I mean, who am I to say? Show me fireworks. It's okay, we'll show you fireworks. Tom90094, welcome. And here's the thing, you got the memo. Please check out the fireworks because it's fireworks. I think her goal was to talk about physics. No, physics. You can enjoy the physics of this capybara in the corner, right? He's very cutie. Yippee! Nah, welcome Tom. We're just playing Wheel of Questions and we've gone into this big fat giant tangent about movies and we learned so with physics. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my head. Okay, this is my physics, right? In physics, you get electrical, mechanical, special relativity, and I can't remember the fourth one. And the way it works with physics is that special relativity hurts your brain because electrons can be waves or particles, depending on when it captures it. They have a duality thing. Also, if you travel faster than the speed of light, you can mess around with time. And what else is there about physics? Welcome to Quantum Physics 101. Yeah, special relativity. And then there's like, what is it? Higgs boson. And electrons have little things called, what is it? They have I can't remember. The electrons have spin. Yeah, they have spin. Up down, charm. I forgot the rest of it. Chat, help me with physics. No! Such relativity is very special. No, definitely not, Stanley. We're talking about actual physics, right? What is going on? What is it? No, but here's the thing. Special relativity is it. I think that was the worst thing ever. I think it just hurt my brain because it's like, why? Relatively speaking, it's special. Electron is spinning ball, except it is not a ball and it is not spinning. Why do you mention the Higgs boson? Like, oh yeah, we have that. Anyway, we do have a Higgs boson. What is the Higgs boson again? Higgs boson. I just remember it was something I was supposed to remember, and now I remember the Higgs boson, and then I just don't actually remember like what it actually does. What is Higgs boson? What is the Higgs boson? It was something important. Special relativity. Higgs boson, special relativity. Man, who knew I'd be trying to push out special... Okay, let's go. Special relativity. Higgs boson is a particle that is associated with the Higgs field, which is a field that fills the universe and gives mass to elementary particles. I don't even remember. It's all gone. I just remember I had to remember that was kind of important. So don't trust me. If there was like, you needed somebody to like save the quantum realm and you're like, Aries, remember, oh, okay, we got fireworks. Okay, we're putting more fireworks up. But it would be like, Aries, I need you to remember, right, all this special relativity and put the world back together. It wouldn't work. Oh, it's mathematically proven to exist. Yes. Yes, I think there's a bunch of maths behind it, and I just remember that I had to remember what this was, and I can't remember anything now. What is this? The world's record for keeping a lifesaver in the math was 7 hours and 10 minutes. I just eat it by then. Blah, 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 blah. Yucky. But yes, what else is it? Now you got me on a silly special relativity tangent. I just remember that, like, I had this theory, right? I felt so smart. It was like, we don't know why there is more matter than antimatter because they cancel each other out. And I'm like, maybe it's just because whatever it ended up being more of, like, would have just been what we called it, you know? What is this? I hope Possible gave an interesting fact related to physics. Fact, Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise. That's closer. Because we're talking about space and light traveling. Light travels in a vacuum, like, and how it travels in a vacuum and just stuff like that, right? And that you get the twin theory that, you know, if they travel and then they come back and then the other one's old and the other one's not because one's traveling fast, right? Yeah, there's no such thing as truly empty space. It's just stuff in the sky. Whee! Right? I remember some weird thing about some Lumi-efferent ether or something. I don't even remember. Yeah, once again, we're pulling out of straws. Like my brain has just got like stuff. Okay, I feel like knowledge is a tree. If you just learn things in isolation, it's not connected. So you end up things like my brain right now, where I remember weird words and phrases, and then how it's all connecting, it just deletes and it doesn't exist. But think about it this way. You guys are all getting a free physics lesson. That is, you should not quote anything. It's like, it can make you sound maybe smart to somebody who doesn't know physics. There's a particle and antiparticle rapidly popping into existence. Yo, that is crazy though, right? Yeah, it's weird. Physics is weird, but it's cool, okay? Was I good at physics? No. I mean, okay, here's the thing. If what is it? If you think about it, you're breathing particles of other people that exist at all time. Yes, they say that's the thing with water. Like, the H2O particles was like the stuff that dinosaurs were probably drinking. Like, we just kind of just comes and goes. It just exists, right? I slept 5 hours last night. My brain isn't braining. It's alright, Tom. Just like, you know, there's like that overlay with the maths. You're just like sucking in the maths right over your head. And you're like, oh my god, I'm so smart now. What is this? Don't worry, with 5 hours, it's okay. I feel like a lot of us, it's tiring. Physics is interesting, I'm forced to learn it. I agree, most things are interesting until you're forced to do it. I need you to study all this physics and you will get a quiz, and if you fail the quiz, you will get a penalty and have to pay money or something to do it again, right? What is it? Brady's a Brady, then what is this like to you? It's calamari! But what is it? Brain is thinking. I think a lot of people, if you I've got sunnies. So sunny glasses. If how do I say this? If people don't like special relativity, which is fair because now I match. Look, my glasses match my like fancy cape thing, right? But no, the thing is that if you don't like special relativity, you might find you far more enjoy mechanics or mechanical, because that's just forces, and it's like this is rotating, and then there's just Newton's what is it? 3 laws. I just remember briefly, like it start, it keep going. F equals ma. Stuff resist force. Remember, I like normal relativity too. Yeah, things that are normal. Can we please just have some force, and I can at least observe momentum and like, you know, things going down a slope and calculate my triangles. It less brain hurt than trying to like visualize like. Then again, I really hate it when it's like Bob is in a train, he's accelerating this direction, and Jerry's in this train, and they're like going at this speed. At what speed is them gonna pass each other in? At what time? The time is this, and then the ball is being thrown at this time, and you gotta find out when the ball hits the train. I don't know. You get some weird stuff like that. Like the interesting physics, not that whoa, I've pushed this, it moves. No way. So Tom is like a special relativity person. Do you like? Okay, because electrical gets into that middle fuzzy zone where you get like hardware in electrical, right? Where you're holding it, but there's also kind of like the theory on like metal go do battery, and you can't see that, but you can kind of see the effects of it, right? The hardest thing about special relativity is you kind of no exactly. Like I can't even phantom going back in time. Like there's little tiny particles floating around, and you're just like, right? You get 47 apples, you cook 2. Does the twins pass the ball? That's a police station. Okay, anyone who's ever done mechanical physics, I swear it's like that. There's just it's like that. Like it's just like, what time does this happen after like 50 things have happened? And I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot to like figure out. Give me an answer. The twins will pass the police station when they do. And if you cooked 2 apples, you have now 2 cooked apples. So that's my final answer. I lock it in. Oh no. Hey, I'm not wrong, right? But yeah. What was the answer, huh? I want to know. I want to know the answer, right? But what was it? You know, I think I'm trying to scratch my brain. Yeah, electrical is like that mid ground between like weird imagination, like being able to actually see something. So I guess there's a bit. I'm missing one physics. There's like 4 physicses. What's my last physics? I can't remember. I don't know. It must have been so bad I deleted it from existence. They never pass the station. They get ran over. Oh no! You just hit an anti-joke. That's an anti-joke. Anti-joke. Oh, I know many anti-jokes. They're no good. No, is that... Wait, what? I mean, bamboozled. I'm so confused, right? But yeah. So yeah, that's my physics. That's my physics. What is it? That joke. I went to the bookstore and asked the salesman where the self-help section was. She said if she told me, it would defeat the purpose. No! Ouch! That's a burn. I feel so bad for that kid. Well, at what time do the twins arrive at the hospital? Dad joke. What do you call a girl between 2 posts? Oh my goodness. It's a net. 'Cause she's a net. I'm actually crying. It's such a silly dad joke. It's so good though. I'm in pain. Nah, it's golden. Dad jokes. You know what? It's beautiful. I love my dad jokes. Wait, doesn't definitely not Stanley take a damage from dad jokes anyways? I need to go now. Oh, okay. Don't worry. Risky, you have a good one. Have a really good night. And thank you so for tuning in for the Theme Vtuber stream. And you have a really good one. And all the best for next time we see. Right? I think as well. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 7:43. Okay. I'm dying like twins. No. Okay, see ya. Risky Ozden, thank you so much for coming to stream. It means a lot. Okay, so I think we've got... Okay, we're going to speed run through this. We've got like 15 probably minutes. We'll probably wrap things up at 8. There's only so much Aries can chat before Aries just like brain starts becoming like mushy soupy soup, and it's not very efficient. So I don't know if I answered that question. Best time I used my year. Art. I love art. Okay, 2 more questions. Now, Stanley took damage from dad jokes, being left now. He's definitely not Stanley. Oh, yeah, you're right. Stanley it exploded, and then definitely not Stanley came. You're right. So I don't know what happened to Stanley. Stanley POV, we'll never know what happened. What was the single most challenging thing that happened this year? What was the single most challenging thing that happened this year? I mean, to be honest, this year has been pretty, like... that's a lie. I feel like... You know what? I'm gonna give some wisdom. You've hit the wisdom part, right? I think sometimes you need to get to a point where, like, you work really hard on something, and sometimes you just find it's not working out. And it's kind of that thing where you just need to sit back and be like, I've actually given it, like, the best I could. And then you just be like, and that's okay. You can let it go, right? So I'm very much a person where I will just be like, I can do it, it can work. And then you get to a point where I think you just need to tell yourself, like, you know, some things aren't meant to be, the things out of your control. I think damage to mom jokes. Your mama, no, I would give your mama jokes. They're gonna be really bad. That I know one, and I guess it kind of relates because it's like a pool. Do I want to put your mama jokes here? What is this? Dad joke. Why do wizards clean their teeth 3 times a day? To prevent bad breath. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Chat, I'm following Aries. No! My brain half asleep. My half brain understands half the words that I'm hearing. It's okay. They'll like be in your subconscious brain, unconscious brain, and you'll be like half asleep, and there'll be like Aries wisdom whispering in your ears, and you'll like understand the whispers later on. It's okay. It's a barrage of not making sense here, but it will make sense in time. Woo! But yeah, that's. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't have the little doodad up. There you go. Most challenging thing that happened. So I don't know. I think for me, like, I can't go make ASMR. I feel like I'd be so bad at ASMR. Like, I know other VTubers do it, but like, okay, if I did it, it'd probably end up more like a comedy thing and more of a satire because I can't stop laughing. Like, I feel my full ASMR would just me trying to be like, oh look, I speak in like deep and epic, relaxing voice, and then be like, no, this sounds like dumb. So who knows? I could try a funny. I think though some what is it? Some VTubers got banned for that though. I'm pretty sure. So what's the Ara voice? I don't actually know what this is. I know other VTubers have it, but I genuinely don't know what it is. What is the Ara voice? Should I know what this is? I don't get it. No! I basically be able to do an ASMR. I'm really so awkward. Hey guys, check out Finny Fins. Finny Fins is also an Aussie VTuber. And Finny Fins has been very kind and rated me twice, so very good. You never heard it? No, I haven't heard the Ara. I don't know what it is. So, okay, I see it in other people's streams, but I guess because I'm not that like I guess I don't know. I just don't know. And then it's just kind of like, what are you? What are you? Yeah, it's Feeny. So yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know what the RR voice is, but you know what? Maybe someday it could be like a thing. A thing. I'll add it to the list. I'll check out. Will it cause me to bleach my eyes or bleach? I don't know. Do you bleach ears? Just unhear things? Okay, whatever. I don't. VTubers have it. It's like the RR and then there's the ubu thingy, and then you're just like, I don't know. I just think I stink at ASMR. If you try to look at, okay, here's my thing. If I do ASMR, it's not to make you sleep. It's to make you wake up as a ringtone to your alarm in the morning. That's what it would be. Oh, okay. It's a deep husky voice. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a deep husky voice. Maybe when I'm sick one day, you'll hear it. Oh, that's probably the only other reason I wouldn't stream is that I swear, like, when I get really sick, it just ends up really croaky and hoarse, and it doesn't sound very good. Maybe then I could do it. Would I even be streaming at that point though? I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to go investigate what exactly this is, and I don't know. I could probably do a comedy ASMR event, but I think some people got banned or flagged for their streams, right? I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to sit through. It would be funny. Oh, hydrating. Hydrating. Health should come first, right? But that's what I found. Whenever I got to sore throat, then your voice just goes. So, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I'll have to Google it and see what it is. But once again, I probably... Oh, show me fireworks. I'll show you the fireworks. Okay. Let me just hide the spin wheel of spin wheels. New Year, spin wheel. Show me the fireworks. There you go. Have a look at the fireworks in the sky. Going off and disappearing. The sky. And I'm in the pond. In a tuxedo. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, there we go. Fireworks, more fireworks, more fireworks. I love fireworks. Not 2023 fireworks. I'm glad they fixed that. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, whoops. Most challenging thing that's happened. I don't even know. Trying to balance things, maybe. Maybe trying to balance things. Oh, there's a problem with ASMR VTubers getting demonetized or banned. Yeah, okay, exactly. Now your feet that must be... Oh my god. I can just jump out of the pond. I've been in the pond for 2 hours. And ran my VTuber stream in there. Yeah, I really hated that feeling after swimming for so long. I do feel ya. Also, cats don't like water. You know what? Don't worry about it. There's a lot of questions here. Aries is duty bound, and a stream was gonna happen even if I was from a pond. Yeah, no, I did hear there's a problem with ASMR VTubers getting demonetized and banned and weird reasons, and I get it. Like, I feel like maybe people don't like that, and then I don't know. I think the last thing I want to do is get banned. I'm like very, you know, smart about this, right? I feel like there's kind of, I don't know. I feel like my ruling is this, right? If you are on someone else's platform and they have these rules, then you just have to follow the rules, right? You can definitely dance close to the line, but if you cross it and you made a wrong call, then you have to die by the sword that you decide to dance next to the line that the sword was on the other side, right? God definitely has to think of... No. At the moment, it seems like VTubers in general get targeted for weird reasons by Twitch. Yes. So... I would just say, like, this is why, you can probably see this, I tend to play very safe with, you know, the way I run things, purely because, I also don't find the need to run content in, like, other directions, and you know, there's other VTubers for that, but I think in the best way, you know, just keep things clean, things are nice and sparkly, and in that respect, then you won't get hit with a ban hammer, because you can literally be like, in the case something... Poof, poof, tis, tis. I mean, definitely not Stanley. You've been pushing out some real interesting emotes for like a big chunk, right? Don't be mean to each other, chat. Okay, we all care about each other, right? What was it? Yes, we all care about each other. Don't be mean to each other. If you're gonna throw hate, throw it at the capybara, and who can hurt this lovely capybara, right? So we all take care of each other. No mean stuff, right? But I think, yeah, that's my thinking with it, where if I was to do an ASMR, it would probably be something hugely comedic and nothing that could possibly get me banned. Exactly. So everybody be nice. No, I think here's the thing. We all can learn from things, and we all gonna be nice. So no one say anything. We're all forgive and forget. We forgot the things that I said. And I think you know, I think that's the best thing going forward, right? Don't get too stressed about things. Everyone's friendly here. Okay, so what is this? Shetland. ASMR streamers usually getting banned for turning their streams to a group. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is like, no, Money Goma didn't do anything. I think it's just like, I don't even know what happened. Everybody just be nice. I don't even know if it... But, yeah, so I would say this. If VTubers want to run the streams... Oh, the capybara is moving. If VTubers want to run the way that, I don't know, that they want to run their streams, I'm not here to be like the VTuber police or anything, but I'll just be like, I guess you can do you stay in your corner, and if Twitch does whatever Twitch does, then, you know, you chose to dance near the line, so each to their own on what people like. I guess, you know, we're all hopefully as smart adults or something, and we can make our own decisions, right? We're turning Aries crazy like a group of preschoolers. Oh, no, you guys, naughty. No, hey, I want to promote, like, I guess, positivity and those sort of things. So, you know, if there's anything where, like, you know, there's any tension or you know, someone feels hurt, or, you know, someone's feelings has been done, like, I always want to clear the air and make sure everybody feels, like, happy and comfortable, you know, and that's the big thing I want to do, I guess, in my streams, is that if you come to mine, they're probably random and they don't make a lot of sense. Like, this scene is probably encapsulating what the G's is going on, right? But for the most part, right, we are family friendly in that if there are things that we don't really have to go dance in that corner, and for the most part, I'm locking gold. No. But what's the very last question on the spin wheel? Let's have a look. Well, there's only one more. I guess you can't really miss it for the most part. New Year's stream last question. Pick 3 words to describe this past year. Chaotic. Wait, didn't we have this question before at the very beginning? And everyone was like, child labor, cults, and whatever was the last thing. Hey, if I had to pick what I wanted, it's adventure. Yeah, it's just adventure, actually. Adventure. Yes. Lots of adventures. I don't know. I think that would explain it. I think the whole arc of being able to, like, share, like, experiences, I guess, with you guys, that was in the beginning. I think we forgot to remove it. I must have just closed it and been like, oops. We have gone in the full circle, right? I'm gonna get a lunch. Hey, we're ending stream anyways as we hit the 5-minute mark. So I like just to say a big thank you for everybody coming to stream. As we hit New Year's. Why end? Because I want food. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I want food, right? So I wish everybody all the best for 2025 in your eating stream. No eating. Oh, no sawdust. Soup. No sawdust. I remember my mistakes. We're not feeding the children sawdust and Frostpunk anymore. We fed them soup. I amended my terrible ways, and they all loved the church, right? Make sausage chopping. No sawdust. So everybody, all the best for all the best for 2025. And I hope, like, even for your own personal goals, that we all strive to do our best, that we all push hard for the things that we really want, and make 2025 a great one. I think 2024 gives us a lot to reflect, you know, things maybe you wish you could do, wish you couldn't do, and then we work really, really hard for that. So I just wanted to say all the best for everybody, and, you know, I appreciate you guys all the best, and thank you for joining on the fireworks. I should show you one more fireworks. This is the last you'll see with fireworks, and me in a pond, I guess. There we go. One more fireworks to celebrate it. All the best, everybody. Have a good one, and until next time, next stream. I think it'll be Friday. I want to try Portal. Oh, we got studies. I got cool studies. And I think I'm gonna try Portal, but we'll see what happens on the day. I've got, like, a few games maybe in mind that we might go for, so it depends on the mood, but it will be gaming day where we will be bringing in proper games. See ya, have a good one, and all the best, guys, okay?